E aí, galera do YouTube, tudo bom? Aqui tá tudo bom também. Estamos de volta aqui com ela em Noire, exatamente de onde paramos no último episódio. A gente tá indo a caminho da Sunset Boulevard pra ver um caso de outra mulher assassinada. Como nesse jogo o pessoal gosta de matar mulher, né? Tá que pariu. Enfim, vamos prosseguir aqui, mas antes disso, curta, comente, compartilhe com seus amigos e se inscreva no canal.
It's left at the next intersection. You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention. Straight through the next intersection.
Calling all cars, recent reports.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right.
And Lindley Place.
See, I knew you were fast, Phelps.
To handle code 3
Might be wrong
identified.
after all.
You're taking the next left. Okay, at the next corner, go right. Up ahead, you make a right.
But
Okay, so go left at the next one.
aqui?
Go right through here. Go left, just now.
Cara, onde você tá me levando? Não é aqui, mano. Ah, tá, é ali. Caralho.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
Ixi.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another
Detective,
conversation?
I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. The family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
This sounds dangerous.
Então, esse corpo foi trazido pra cá, porque ela não tava aqui quando ela foi assassinada, mano.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Eita lá.
Here she is.
Outra.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Meu Deus.
Don't we have a
Dead.
name? Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Officer Gonzalez.
badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deidre.
Look at your markers. Very
Distinctive.
Parece uma
I'll do some
enforcada.
comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Reported by who?
Olha lá.
What's
Ah, é o
this
mesmo
mark?
assassino.
Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Tá, isso é uma pegada. Ou seja, ele passou por cima dela, mano.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Não. Tá. É, ele identifica, mas acho que é só isso.
Detectives, R&I says that Deidre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We'll have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Se foi esse. É, se ocorreu isso de novo, mano, sinal que o assassino tá aí, mano. Porque tá mesmo modus operandi, mano, da outra. Por que será que ela foi trazida pra cá, mano? Ai, esqueci meu ajudante. Bora, filho, vai. Cara, demora muito, mano.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Still might... Give me a break! You're going straight, here. Still might be some play in the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
Okay, at the next corner, go right. She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagined. You're married, ain't you, Phelps? Keep on going.
Any central unit, car 16.
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend. Through this intersection. Stay on this road.
This conversation is over.
Through this intersection. Keep on straight. It's left at the next intersection. Attaboy, up there you go right now. I need you to take a left at the next corner. You turn right now. Straight through the next intersection. Take a left. Take the next right. Take the next right. Go right. Take a right.
Mano, você tá fazendo andar em círculo, né?
Take the next right.
Ah, mano, tomar no seu cu.
So wait for the next turning and go right. You're making a right at the next intersection. Just ignore this turn. Take the next right. You're taking the next left. Keep on going. Take the next right. Through this intersection. Straight on. Keep on going through here. Straight through the next intersection. Up ahead, you turn left. Almost there now. Stop just ahead.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Tadinha, mano.
Thank you.
Fiquei com dó agora.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Ah, ela toca violino, que bonitinha.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Tá sujo? Não.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Uhum. E um anel tem que estar faltando também. Será que é esse aqui?
No sign of a wedding ring.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Tá, não esqueça o aniversário da mamãe. Vou falar com ela.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
No.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Tá, isso é verdade. Só subiu esses
I
dois.
know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
No.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
Hmm.
She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Mentira.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
O dele é 40. O
Why would
dele
I lie to
é.
you at a time like this?
O dele é tamanho 8.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet.
Tá bom.
You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Sei não, hein?
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Não, pera. Ah, tá. Tava errado.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
No.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Mentira, nós temos
It is true,
broche.
Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
E ela?
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is. See him?
Ó, Asphalt Jungle. Que por coincidência é o nome do filme da Marilyn Monroe. Oh!
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Claro que pode.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
You look at this clown.
Deixa eu ver se dá pra eu ligar pra alguém pra vir ficar aqui com ela. Peraí.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Bincker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Opa.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day. Keep on going.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
Straight on. Just ignore this term. You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. Try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Straight through the next intersection.
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one. Take the next left. Okay, at the next corner, go right. Okay, so go left at the next one. So wait for the next turning and go right. Keep on straight. It's left at the next intersection. Help! Attaboy, up there you go right now. Take the next left. Breathe. Breathe, damn it. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. You don't need to turn here. Just ignore this turn. Through this intersection. Just ignore this turn. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Beleza.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Não dá pra essa.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Car 11K, come in. Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
11K en route. Step on it. Okay, at the next corner, go right. Up ahead, you make a right. Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office. Keep on going through here.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Through this intersection. Funny job, man. Coroners.
How so?
Straight through the next intersection.
211 and shots fired.
Well, you don't want them to join their work too much. A long-time man can get awfully lonely rolling around drunk corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You need to turn left at the next junction. You're taking the next left. You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out. So wait for the next turning and go right. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. You need to turn left at the next junction. Straight ahead. You're making a right at the next intersection. Straight on. Up ahead, you turn left.
Na moral, eu acho que não foi o marido que matou, hein?
So wait for the next turning and go right. Straight through the next intersection. Going straight here.
Sai da frente de todo mundo.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Take the next right. Stop. We're here.
Uhum.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
There he is. See him?
Volta aqui, irmão.
There he is, officer.
Yes.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
Huh.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son,
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Eita.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Bincker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Cadê o telefone? Tá ali. Ah, bosta que nessa época não tinha celular, né, mano? Era só puxar aqui o bagulho e já era.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
É isso aí, mano.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it. We're making a right at the next intersection.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. Stay on this road.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
Straight on. Stay on this road. I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper rustler. We can pick him up for something else.
Straight on.
KGPL to any unit.
Really want to run that risk?
Suspicious activity, 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
You don't need to turn here. Watch it, will you? Going straight, here. Just ignore this turn. You don't need to turn here. Straight ahead. Keep on going through here. Keep on going.
Go ahead.
Oh!
I see.
It's a cut from the newspapers. Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Que é? Qual interrogatório que é? É aqui que é?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Coroner says it's gonna take at least.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Tá.
Believe what?
It's a rabbit's blood. The guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Mentira.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Mentira, está dentro do carro.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Mentira.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Tenho sim, estava no carro.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
Parker, Rosaline. I don't know who beat Parker.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Beleza.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Sei não.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Tá.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Arrebenta ele na porrada. Aê!
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
É. Babado.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Puta, de novo, cara.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Caralho, mano.
Boy, let's take it to bed.
Bom, galera, eu vou terminar este vídeo por aqui. Nos vemos no próximo episódio. Até mais!